What's up, Steelers Nation? Welcome back to SteelersFix Daily. We've got a jam-packed episode today, recapping a fiery stretch of practices from St. Vincent College, where the Steelers finally got the pads on, and things got physical fast. Let's start with Wednesday's session. After a weather delay earlier in the week, Mike Tomlin called it a do-over, and the guys responded with intensity. The heat index was over 100 degrees, but the Steelers leaned into it. Full pads, live tackling, and a whole lot of competition. During 7 shots, Aaron Rodgers showed off his chemistry with DK Metcalf and Jonnu Smith, finding both for touchdowns. The offense took the win 4-3, capped by a textbook toe-tap grab from Metcalf in the back corner of the end zone. Mason Rudolph also got some red zone reps and connected with Brandon Johnson. Will Howard and Evan Hull got work too, but the defense tightened up on those final plays. Now the big one, backs on backers. Always a fan favorite, always a tone setter. Tomlin had the matchup scripted, and it was a heavyweight card to start. Freiermuth versus Highsmith, Warren versus Queen, and Darnell Washington versus TJ Watt. And get this, Washington gave Watt all he could handle. That's not something you hear every day. Jaylen Warren again proved he's got no fear when it comes to pass pro, and young defenders like Malik Harrison and Mark Robinson were disruptive all day. Kaleb Johnson had a rough go, though. The rookie was overwhelmed in 3 straight reps against Harrison. Growing pains, no doubt, but something to watch. Let's move to team run. Pittsburgh's one of the few teams that still goes live during camp tackling periods, and the defense showed why that matters. Joey Porter Jr. fired off the edge to stop Warren for a loss. Harmon and Robinson followed with tackles at the line. And it wasn't just one moment. Mark Robinson blew up multiple plays in the backfield. He's making a real case to carve out a bigger role this season. Fast forward to Thursday. With storms in the forecast, Tomlin adjusted, moved practice up to 10 a.m. to beat the rain. That adaptability is part of the culture he's building. The 7 shots period didn't go as smoothly for the offense. Rodgers had a slant touchdown to Metcalf, but Slay and Ramsey clamped down otherwise. Will Howard threw a game-tying score to Johnson, but on the final snap, he missed J.J. Galbraith in the end zone. Defense wins at 4-3. One-on-one passing drills were spicy. Roman Wilson made a highlight catch over Porter Jr., and Patrick Queen jumped a route for a pick on Warren. That's exactly what you want to see from 2 guys expected to lead this defense. Now let's talk Rodgers. He's known for being meticulous with his wideouts, and a couple of miscommunications popped up, but he didn't throw a fit. Instead, WR's coach Zach Azzanni stepped in, corrected the mistakes, and on the very next rep, Ben Skowronek ran a clean route, and Rodgers hit him in stride. That's how chemistry gets built. Thursday's session might have been lighter on contact, but it was heavier on attitude. Jonnu Smith and Juan Thornhill had multiple dust-ups. Calvin Austin got chirpy. Even rookie OL Mason McCormick shoved Patrick Queen for crowding the offensive huddle. The tone is shifting, and the offense clearly isn't backing down anymore. Tomlin's response? Classic. I'd rather say whoa than sick 'em. He's not trying to kill the fire. He just wants it controlled and focused. Couple quick updates on player participation. Broderick Jones didn't take team reps Wednesday, but did individual work. Tomlin said he's working back to full participation. Troy Fautanu got some one-on-one reps against TJ Watt and held up well. That's an iron sharpens iron kind of opportunity for the young tackle. And Roman Wilson? He keeps making splash plays. Every day it seems like he's stacking more proof that he belongs. Now for the injury update. Diasesi Otomewo suffered a knee injury on Wednesday and is being evaluated. Same for DT Jacob Slade and DE Dean Lowry. They both went down on Thursday. On the positive side, LG Isaac Sumalo was activated from the NFI list and is starting to ramp up. That's huge for the interior line depth. Finally, Friday Night Lights is next. A 7 p.m. primetime practice under the lights in Latrobe. Always a fan favorite. Tomlin said it's another step in simulating the variables of an NFL schedule. Rain delays, early mornings, night games. It's all part of building a mentally tough team. And let me tell you, this team looks hungry. The defense is flying, the offense is learning. Rodgers is setting the tone, and Mike Tomlin, he's got that look in his eye again. That's it for today's episode of SteelersFix Daily. Make sure to check out our full write-up on SteelersFix.com for a more detailed breakdown, including standout performers, position battles, and more insight into Tomlin's practice philosophy. Hit that follow button so you never miss an update. Until next time, this is Steelers Fix, signing off. Here we go.